A new report in this morning's Washington Post reveals that several Democratic superdelegates are in no hurry to pick a candidate. Taking a look at the current combined delegate count, Barack Obama leads Hillary Clinton by 132 delegates, but still up for grabs are 566 pledged delegates and 314 superdelegates. Of course, the magic number to win the nomination, 2024. On the heels of that, let's bring in our journalist panel. Marianne Akers is a political reporter for WashingtonPost.com, and Julie Mason is White House correspondent for the Houston Chronicle. Good morning to you both. Hello.
Good morning.
Hello, Marianne. We'll begin with you since you're just joining us. Here's what is this morning's Washington Post words about the superdelegates, and the quote is, they can't choose between two good candidates. They don't want to interfere with the will of the voters, and they think the extended contest will strengthen the party. Okay, so Marianne, will these 3 points result in a fractured party or a stronger party?
Well, yeah, it depends on who you ask. There's those who are putting a very optimistic spin on this, saying that the protracted debate between Clinton and Obama, the campaign rather, is a good thing for the party because it makes them both battle-tested and ready. Obama has really been through the ringer. He's had to answer questions about the Tony Rezko land deal scandal, questions about his controversial pastor, Reverend Wright. So there are those saying, look, this is good because either one of our candidates is going to be battle-tested and ready when they become the nominee. On the other hand, the faster they can wrap this up, the sooner they can begin spending their money against John McCain instead of against each other.
Okay. Julie, which one do you think is the strongest argument for Hillary Clinton, since she's behind of all those different points? They can't choose between the two good candidates, or they don't want to interfere with the will of the voters, or they're thinking the extended contest is going to strengthen the party. What works for Hillary?
Gosh, that's hard to say. Because none of those arguments really work for her. I think the argument that she's making, and the one that she's really running hard on with the superdelegates, is that she's the one who can win in November, that she's the tougher contender, she has the most experience. So I think none of those three really work for her, but she has other arguments that she's using, and certainly if she comes out of these next few primaries with some persuasive wins, that helps her with the superdelegates as well. They're in a tough spot. On the one hand, they need to show some leadership. They're party leaders. They need to step up and show some leadership. On the other hand, they have a lot of factors to consider in making these choices, including they don't want to back the wrong candidate.
So, Marianne, what do you think it would take in the next few contests to have the superdelegates make a decision and commit to a candidate well before Denver in August?
Well, there's no point in them doing it before Pennsylvania, and I think it's really, for Hillary Clinton, going to take a big landslide victory in Pennsylvania, and I think for Obama, he just has to hang on and do well. For the superdelegates to come out and publicly endorse Clinton, she is really going to have to win by double digits in Pennsylvania. She's going to have to go on and win in North Carolina, Indiana, and Kentucky. She's going to have to really run the table in those states. Obama just has to hang on. He needs to do very well.
What about this argument that Clinton is continuing and she's going to be winning in bigger and bigger states? Does that argument wear thin, Julie?
Wear thin with the superdelegates, do you mean,
yes.
Alex?
Yes.
No. I think that would be very persuasive for the superdelegates. She has to make that happen, though, and there's no guarantee that that's going to happen in these next primaries coming up. They all look very tough for her, especially Pennsylvania, where she seems to have lost a 26 percentage point lead in the last few weeks. So if she wins, a few of these primaries, she has a good, strong case to be made. He's still going to be up, though, in pledged delegates and popular vote.
Marianne, envisioning ultimately the scenario, is there one in which you see the superdelegates overturning the popular vote?
I think that is highly unlikely. I can't really imagine a scenario in which that happens. I mean, listen to the comments of House Speaker Pelosi, who says that she really hopes the superdelegates will vote with the will of the people. She and others in her party are worried that congressional Democrats will be collateral damage in this protracted debate between the two candidates.
Okay. Ladies, that's going to have to be a wrap right now, but we'll see you again next half hour.